Hey, fourth grade percussion. I hope that you guys are doing really well and that you had an awesome weekend and that you've been able to enjoy some of this beautiful summer like weather we've been finally getting. I hope you've been outside a little bit because I certainly have been. Cool, let's get started. All right, so I'm glad that some of you did that survey last week. There is another survey after you finish this that you're going to do, and you'll do it from now on. And it's just like a practice checklist, check-in checklist, just to let me know what kind of things you've been working on. All right. And it's really, really fast and simple. So you're going to click it. But thank you for those that did it because it helps me to know that a lot of you are using the music that's on the screen and reading that rather than trying to also read, music elsewhere. So I will make sure I continue to do these lessons just like this. So thank you for those that did that. All right, guys, let's start with our warm up. We are going to play our C scale. All right, so first thing, we're going to alternate. Let's do 4 quarter notes for each note of the scale, starting on our low C up to our high C. All right, and we're going to alternate our hands. It doesn't matter which hand you start with on top. First, just check your grip. Let's make sure that, remember this joint right here from our pointer finger, we're going to have the mallet right in between that joint and the next joint down. All right, and then we're going to put our thumb on the mallet. The thumb needs to be on the mallet. Our other 3 fingers all curl around and are going to help grip it. Then we turn our hand over, right? This is exactly what your hand should look like when you're looking at it. All right, so back of the hand to the ceiling. Okay, no turning our wrists, no thumbs up. Keep our thumb down, no pinkies out, no pointer fingers out. All those fingers are tucked in because they're going to help us. All right, and just our wrist, up and down, wrist only. We want our wrist to bounce off of the bars, right? Our mallet bounces. Good, with your wrist, 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 wrist. Good. Here we go. Let's try it, guys. On our C, up to the high C and back down. 4 quarter notes. Stay together. 1, 2, ready, and. Let that ring. Good. I always do that. Like as I'm going up, I hesitate a little bit because I'm trying to not play so loud. Because to me it sounds really loud, and I'm not sure what it's sounding like on the recording, and it makes me like miss one. So sorry about that. All right, let's do the same thing except we're only going to hit 1 time. All right, 1 hit on each bar, up and down. 1, 2, ready, and. Awesome. I like to silence that. All right, good job today with that warm up. Make sure we're always still checking our grip and we're making sure we have the correct grip all the time, right? Wrists up and down. Cool. All right. So guys, today we're going to go on to the next, here we go, the next exercises in our mallet book. All right. So let's read the top here. Play each exercise first with right hand alone, then with left hand alone, and then with the indicated sticking. So remember, the sticking is this left, right, or right, left that it will give you at the bottom of your music. This will be true for mallet percussion stuff like this and with snare drum stuff. All right, when we get to snare drum next year, you'll have a lot of right, left stuff like that. So the A line, that's telling you the first time you play it, play with right, left, and the second time you play it, to left, right, all right, etc. It's telling you to continue on that same way. All right, cool. Here we go, guys. Let's give this a try from the beginning. My mallets feel like they're going to fall off. It's not good for anybody. Sorry. All right. Well, I'm going to do my best, and hopefully they don't fall off. Yikes. Here we go. Sorry. Beginning reading studies. It says recite each note name as you play it. So we are going to try to say these notes out loud as we play them. So let's start with, as it says here, right hand alone. So right hand only, starting on our C. Let's try it. Here we go. 1, 2, beginning, go. C, 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 D, 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 C, C, D, D, C, D, C. Rest. And then it has a repeat sign. Okay, so this is only between two notes. What notes? C and D. So notice the differences between a C and a D. All right, so remember the C has a line going through it. It's underneath the staff, right down here. This is the musical staff with the 5 lines. All right, a C is underneath the staff and has a line going through it versus a D, which is 1 step higher than a C. And the D just sits underneath the 5 lines. So we're going to notice the differences between those two notes. Let's do our left hand and say out loud the names of the notes as we do it. 2, ready, and C, 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 D, 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 C, C, D, D, C, D, C. Rest. Good. Now, let's try it how it's written and marked. So let's do the A part first, starting with our right hand. 2, ready, go. C, 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 D, 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 C, C, D, D, C, D, C. Rest. Good. Let's repeat it. Now let's start with our left hand. 2, ready, go. C, 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 D, 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 C, C, D, D, C, D, C. Rest. Good. All right, and now let's go down to the next one, number 2. We're just doing 1 and 2 today. All right, remember, baby steps. It's all about working to get better in each of these songs. I fixed it. There we go. Now it won't fall off. All right, let's look at number 2. First, let's say the names of the notes, right hand only. Look at your grip for right hand. Here we go. Let's say them together. 2, ready, and C, 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 D, E, 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 D, E, E, D, D, E, D, C. Good. So we know what the C looks like right here. And we've got our C, C, and then D, remember, underneath the staff. And then right here, we've got a E. So remember the names of the lines. Every good bird does fly. At least that's one that I like to use. You can use whichever one you want. Every. So this is right on this bottom line. That's every. That's the E. So every time the note's right on that line, it's an E. All right, say these with me. Now you say them. I'm not going to say them. I'm just going to play them. You say the notes by yourself as we do left hand only together. Here we go. Number 2, left hand only. 2, say them out loud. Go. Rest. Awesome. All right, now we'll say them together, and we are going to now alternate our hands, starting with our right stick. So this one does not have like to do it again and switch your sticking. This is telling you to always do the same sticking. Okay, let's give it a try. 2, we're going to take the repeat. That's at the end of the song. We're going to take the repeat, so be ready to repeat the song. Here we go. Beginning 2, say the notes with me. Ready, go. C, 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 D, E, 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 D, E, E, D, D, E, D, C. Repeat. C, C, C. Now you say it. Rest. Whew, I got a little tricky there. Cool. Now, the more we practice that, the better it's going to get. So this week, you're going to work on those 2 examples. All right? Work on number 1 and on number 2. Cool. Awesome. And keep saying the names of the notes because it's going to really help us focus on the C, D, and E so that we get really confident on those notes. All right. All right. Awesome, guys. And now let's go over to this other book so we can actually play some other songs. Here we go. All right. We're going to go to number 1.21, Climbing Higher, because last week we did the duet up here. So we're going to do the next one down. Climbing Higher. Notice it's adding a new note. This new note, let's look at the upper side of our mallets. So we've been playing the slightly lower ones. Now we're going to go up to our higher notes. So this is using, let me adjust this a little so that you can see. This is my E flat. I want you to find where your E flat is. So this is a new note that it's showing you. All right, so we got E flat. And then in this music, it also uses B flat. So show me where that is. We've got B flat and E flat. And those are going to be black bars for a lot of you. And then we've got C. So show me C. And then show me D. Good. So we've got those 4 notes now that it's using. So look at 1.21. Let's say these notes together. So notice E flat. These are the higher notes on our staff, obviously. This E flat is on a space, right? So to remember the spaces, we think face. So F-A-C-E. But it's got that lowercase b, the flat sign, so that means we have to call it E flat. All right, so that's our E flat up in that top space. So we've got E flat, and then we rest, and we have E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat. These are all still E flats, even though the flat is only at the beginning. That's a rule in music that you only have to put it at the beginning of a measure, and it counts for all the rest. If they didn't want it to be an E flat, they have to say so and mark it differently. All right, then we have rest, and then we've got B flat. What's this? C, D, E flat, and then rest, rest, C, D, E flat. All right, here we go. Let's try it together. We're going to say the names of the notes out loud as we play them slowly. 2, ready, and E flat, 2, 3, 4, and then rest, 2, 3, 4, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, 1, 2, 3, move your hands, B flat, C, D, E flat, 1, 2, C, D, E flat. All right, now let's actually play it together. Here we go. If you'd like to say it out loud, you can. I am not going to say it out loud this time. Here we go. 1, 2, together, and 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Alternate your hands. 1, 2, move your hands, and 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and let it ring because it has a fermata. All right, awesome. Cool, guys. We have one more song that we're going to play today, number 1.22, Home Base. It's using the same notes. So I want you to pause the video and air band. Go through them, say the names of the notes. All right, practice that first and then play it with me. All right, go for it. First, like you can point to it with just your fingers. You can turn the sticks around. If the back of your stick doesn't have any kind of mallet, what's this called again? I should remember. If it doesn't have the head of this, man, the head of the mallet on it. So anyway, go ahead, air band it, practice it, figure out the notes, make sure you know which bars we're hitting. All right, and then when you're ready, let's play it together. Here we go from the beginning. 1.22. Home base. 1, 2, ready, and rest, rest. Rest, rest. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I realized halfway through that my cursor was in the way. I'm so sorry. I also realized halfway through that my Mouths were backwards. Let's do it one more time together. 1, 2, a little faster, and rest, rest. Rest, rest. One, two, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Cool, guys. So that's what you're going to practice this week. All right. 2 songs in this book, 2 songs in the other book, working on learning the names of those notes so that when you see them on a musical staff, you know what the note is called and you know which bar on your mallets you should be playing. All right. Don't forget, click on that link below this video so that you can really quick tell me what you've been working on this week. All right. Keep up the great job, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.